Hello everybody, I'm Jeff Abrams. Welcome to Leeward Air Ranch. This is my house here with my 3 aircraft, and we're in Central Florida enjoying the beginnings of Hurricane Idalia. It's approaching here in the next probably 36 hours. Weather permitting, on Friday morning I'll be departing my house here at Leeward and heading up to Music City Airport in Nashville area, and in PIPERZILLA, that's the blue and white aircraft over there in the front of the hangar, and competing in the touring category. And hopefully the weather cooperates and everything else. The one other issue we might have to deal with is if we have no electricity, I won't be able to get my hangar door open. One thing I like saying, I've got over 2,000 hours of R22 time and I paid for every one of them. This is an expensive hobby. All right, the R22 you can push around all by yourself. R44 you need 2 people. Yeah, either that or you hook it up to a golf cart or something. All right, turn some power on. Confirm we've got fuel as indicated. Yep, looks good. The mixture's rich. 3 squirts of the throttle. 1, 2, 3. The bark's pretty loud. In the first 30 seconds, it sounds like it shouldn't be working. And the reason is you got belts and pulleys and gears and stuff all going at different speeds once the blades turn. So once they catch up with each other and start synchronizing, it'll sound better. And that's where it smooths out. Yep. All right, let me program the GPS real quick. We'll put our headsets on. All right, check, I hear you loud and clear. All right, we're doing a warm up. It takes about 1 minute and 25 seconds roughly to get the clutch light to go out. Put that in later. I just put these drip pans under there, saves the floor a little bit. Just perfect. There, and then I put my gas can. That tells me to put fuel in it later. You know, sometimes we get a flood in there. It's very rare, but a storm like this could be the one. I might do it this time. We're calling for a lot of rain. There, and there's sandbags, like I say, see the sandbags over there? I'll decide if I want to use them tomorrow or not.
Now the winds are at 80 miles per hour, gusts at 90 within the next several hours. Some of those first rounds of rain from this system. As I show you future radar straight ahead, you'll see that. But here is the official cone. And yes, technically, we are not in the cone. There has been a shift. That was as of 5 o'clock this morning, excluding even Marion County.
This is a 1965 model airplane. It was the #1 Piper Cherokee 180 off the assembly line that year. I've done a lot of sort of modifications to it. They're called STCs in the world of aviation. There's over 20 of them on there. Besides the 1/4-inch windshields that make it quieter and more bird-proof, we've got vortex generators all over the airplane, including underneath the stabilator at the tail, on the vertical fin on the rudder to make the flight controls work at even slower speeds. There's an angle of attack indicator inside there, so it helps me kind of fly the airplane right to the edge. We've got the fancy pants, wheel pants on there. You get this little logo that nobody ever sees, but I always got a kick out of that. Here's another modification that's a big deal on a Cherokee, but this is a stabilator gap seal. It's just a piece of 1-inch aluminum or whatever. It really helps the elevator forces quite a bit. So it helps on the STOL stuff. When I'm flying at 40 miles an hour trying to yank it off the ground, it helps. It's something you need. We put in the Aero LED lights, These are the 45 watt bulbs there. And on the nose, we've got the 75 watt bulb. And then on the other wingtip, we got another 45 watt bulb. And this thing looks like a 747 coming at you at nighttime, let me tell you. It really does a good job. You got the advanced steering wheels. Here's the pneumatic door seal. What got me into STOL flying was a buddy of mine here that lives at the Air Ranch. I think I might be the oldest one on the STOL circuit. I'm 71 years old. I have been flying for quite a few years, since I was 12 years old, with the help of my father back in the early days. I just love it. The 71 years has nothing to do with anything. Old guys, you can fly. Just come on out, get in your airplane, and come have a good time.